So, as you can see, we're going to be taking a look at the two newest Snow Runner vehicles. Obviously, this is the F-150 that honestly, I love this truck. It has won me over. I love it. This truck has honestly won me over. It's just super fun and kind of awesome. Just for being a scout truck, what you can do with it is pretty awesome. But it is very underpowered. How underpowered this thing is so bad. The only downside I have seen to this truck, I even had the best engine in it, and it is still underpowered as hell. But the awesome thing is, with this truck, is its gearbox. As you can read that right there. And I can also, and I'm going to explain it here. So, its gearbox has the highway, it's basically a highway transmission and the Snow Runner transmission put together, so they both will, so you can both go in low plus and low minus, and still go up to gear 6, which is honestly really cool. Another thing is it has three different suspensions, which I never understood why there's three. That's just another thing I guess we can go look for. I guess that's all I gathered from that. It's just another thing to look for. But granted, with it being this high, it makes it really helpful off-road because it does not drag. And obviously, 45 is the biggest tires you can put on it. Sadly, you can't put mud tires on this. You can only put up to off-road and highway. You can either put highway, off-road, or chains, which is interesting as it is. Interesting enough, but yeah. And he uses the Scout winch still, but oh well. Scout winch is a Scout winch. It works for the truck, that's really all that matters. Interestingly, it's frames. just frame in general. Just this whole truck frame thing that I have on it in general. You carry so much freaking fuel, so many repair points and spare tires. I see this truck being perfectly just for a support role. Out of everything, it's just perfect for a support role. It really is. Even though you can put a flatbed on it, which you should be able to put a bigger flatbed on it than this. Especially if you take the not the pickup bed, but this thing. If you take that off, you should be able to put a bigger one of these on here. That's just my opinion though, but you should be able to put one that does two things on it. And obviously four-wheel drive, which is very helpful. And it's got its snorkels. You got the small one, which it works, and you got a bigger one, which is super helpful. Customizations, you can get the two double side exhausts that I have on it that I like. You can get the flat cap, which is still looks pretty good, or you can go stock, which it blows it right underneath. Rooftop, generally you're not going to do anything with it because if you have the parts on there, you're not going to do anything. But you can get like an emergency bar on this, emergency flasher bar on this. There's the normal fog lights and the other ones, either ones, the complete circle ones or square ones and circle ones. Now for the improved. This nice little bumper, pretty nice. The bumper I have on, which I love. This bumper, which is pretty good, but I like the one better than the stock one, which is just the silver little bumper. It'll look like great. Then rims you can't really do anything with, so shame. And then colors are pretty much all the other ones. Same as normal until you get these ones, which are always the different ones. You got this little nice little. Come on, camera. Come on, camera, work with me. Kind of brownish, not bad. Got the blue one, which looks pretty good. This is my opinion on these things, that they look kind of greeny. Then you have the, I don't know why it's here, but it makes me happy that it is, because it's kind of funny. Granted, this truck was made in like the 80s, so it kind of makes sense. Kind of bright and flashy. Then you got this weird truck over here. Kind of reminds me of the original Mud Runner, some of those trucks. I don't have the biggest engine in this thing, but I really don't think it matters that much. But this thing, it really doesn't think it matters that much. And you can obviously get the high... This one is like the normal truck. You can get the high range or the off-road transmission. I already have it raised, but I don't know, tires on, so I can't unraise it. And you can have up to 47s. And you can have a lot more tires. I have 43s too. And 47s and 39s. Which is interesting at the very least, but it's not like there's not a selection of tires you can't go through. Granted, even though you're either going to have these, well, mud tires. Granted, pretty much you're going to have mud tires. Or chain tires, depending. And even then, there's that. But, got that raised suspension. It's normal as usual. Spare wheel. That's an interesting spare wheel. Just right out of the back of the cab. Oh, the variety of things you can have on this. You can have the little, like, officer quarter kind of truck, the little camper kind of thing. It's kind of what that is, actually. I do like how they now have the repair parts and spare wheels there now. Which is really nice. But, yeah, you can have that. You get a little, basically, a service truck, which it kind of already is. The flatbed, which is, I believe, what it comes with when you find it. And this is the, well, it's not really a flatbed, but you go to me. The transport cargo thing. And this truck is just tiny. It's so tiny. It's so wonderful. And obviously you can get the fuel thing on it, which I had on it for a little while. Surprisingly, you can put a crane on it, even with that and the spare wheel. Which I never really did anything with. But, and then the screw rack, which is kind of nice. You can have that. It's kind of like the only truck that you can carry repair points that and carry cargo, even though it's only one. But it is a pretty small truck. I don't know why this is even on here since it's always engaged. And yeah, you can have a snorkel, which is level 17. Then you can have the little round one, which I have. Meh. Oh, well, I didn't. There. This you can't really do much with that really is that interesting. You can't put fenders on it. I would never do that, especially with those tire chains. Those look like they're gonna break. That fender looks like it's gonna break in like a day. Or like even not even a day. Oh yeah, there's pretty good selection of different little bumpers. Honestly, that one looks the best. Looks the best and looks like it's gonna be the most protective. Hell, it even protects your cab. So yeah, that one was pretty good. Pretty much a roll cage on it. Rims, I haven't even looked at yet. You can put a feel on it, but they're just rims. They're your rims. If you want to customize your rims, go for it, but you know, that's dark stitched. Colors, usual colors, and then the little camera things. There's not much of that. The only reason, okay, so the only reason why this is here and it's awesome is because four-wheel drive. The truck can now be four-wheel drive, kind of, or well, not four-wheel, all-wheel drive. Which is interesting because it looks like it doesn't do that much. It just kind of adds a little bit to it, so. We're actually going to take this one for a spin. I'm in Alaska right now, so I'm actually going to put the right tires on it. Why do I have so many of these? I don't need them. So this one we're actually going to drive, since it is a little interesting that, well, I'll probably drive the other two too, just to show. It is a little interesting that this thing, all tires. It's kind of nice though, that this thing now has four-wheel drive. Granted, it didn't really have much ability. Well, it has more now, but honestly, four-wheel drive has like any other four-wheel drive. Oops. I hit a thing. But I haven't gone off-road in that much yet, so we're gonna get to that spot. I don't think I'll fit through there, so. Not the fact this thing now actually has four-wheel drive. Kind of gives the incentive that you might actually just keep this truck through the whole game. Problem is getting the four-wheel drive is not exactly easy. It is not easy. Especially the F750. It is not easy to get. Many tears were shed. Many tears were shed that day. Honestly, it's driving fine. This honestly is now in comparison to more of the Western Star, the white Western Star. At this point, now that has four-wheel drive, honestly, could probably interchange them pretty much now, with them both being that thing. now that they can pretty much just, now that you can go off-road with this one, I'd say they're pretty interchangeable now. So that's just a little thing of that. Now this thing is not very fast. Even with that transmission, even with the biggest engine you can get in this thing, it's not very fast. I do like though how you can turn off your beacons. It's a nice thing you can do. Dog's freaking out like usual. Yeah, he's freaking out. Yeah, this thing's not very fast. It is easy to control though. It is super easy to control though, which is honestly really nice. But just look at how this is pretty much just your service truck. Pretty much what it's become. Even though you can carry a lot more trailers with it, which is honestly awesome that you can do that. That you can just do that. You can carry this. Well, this is a panel hook on it, as you can see. It's a panel hook, so it can carry the same trailers that semis do, for the most part. If you don't know what a panel hook is, it's what semis generally have them. A lot of farm trucks have them too, or just farm equipment in general. Tractors have them too, but you know. But yeah, you can see this thing's kind of a little bit too underpowered. The only big problem with it is it's underpowered still. But other than that, it's fine. It runs perfectly fine. I've got this thing to some pretty interesting situations, so she does pretty well. And I love its horn. And it is kind of interesting that it's still, well, this is fun. If you look down to your left, this thing has a hydraulic system. Like, it just has it in the truck, which is awesome that they actually have that kind of a detail in this truck. Obviously, the radio, your back seat, which you can't really look at that much. Your crew cab, you can't really look at that much. It's kind of interesting they made it a crew cab and not a, just a normal cab, or even just an extended cab. Fun enough, those buttons on the side are your lights and some other things. Like that. I don't see anything that you can see if you can see a blinker or anything like that. Obviously your awesome radio. I love how your hand brakes right there. And your, thing right there. I think that thing, the, like, rod to the right of the gear stick, I could be wrong, but I think that your forward drive control. It kind of looks like it, or it could be something else. But that's just what I'm saying. That could be your forward drive control that's stuck on your gear shift. Which is weird, because this thing would more than likely just be a 4-speed. Not a 6-speed. This thing would more than likely be a 4-speed. Unless obviously its transmission is weird, but still, this thing would more than likely just be in real life, would be a 4-speed. Which is weird enough as it is. Then I got this weird thing that I just adore. This thing is just adorable. Look at it. It's so just, it's adorable. Why would you not want to use this? It's so funny. It's like a weird, it's kind of like I think it's the Paystar that has a full-size truck engine in it. It's kind of like that, is what this reminds me of. Out of the way, signs! That's what this thing reminds me of. It just reminds me of that, but with the ability to actually carry stuff. Just look at this. Awesome. Obviously, it is a Russian thing, so Russia's weird. Granted, we've made vehicles similar to this before. Honestly, this thing just reminds me, it just makes me think of a bigger pickup. Kind of like the F750, even though the F750 is bigger than this. Which is entertaining. That the F750 is bigger than this and has a tiny engine. I will still never get over that, but the F750 just has a tiny engine. Another thing that I noticed, at least now, is that you can change your things to gallons instead of, well, liters. Which is just, I'm an American, so, gallons. I wouldn't mind it either way, but the thing that you can make now gallons is pretty nice, so. I don't know, I thought it was funny. This thing looks really compact. Like, really compact. And has a weird controls over there. Those look like hydraulic controls. Maybe this bed could actually be a dump bed, or it could be for your crane on it. Likely you got a fire extinguisher in here. It's got a giant thing in the middle, which I think you can use for like a storage thing, because it looks like it's got two things right there, which would be awesome. this thing, yeah, this thing looks super cramped. The only thing I would hate about this thing is it looks super another cramped. There's the, you can kind of see, I think that'd be a gear shift. Because one of those things would be a manual. It's hard to see if it goes, yeah, it has 3 pedals, it's a manual. That looks like it's a gear shift, which is weird. The reason why I'm not doing a cab, inside cab thing on the GMC is because people look at the thing. Because people have already seen that. But, I have no idea what that is, but I don't know, maybe a spare filter. I don't know, it looks weird. I can't see what that is very well. So, I can have an oh shit bar on the front of the truck, so if you have a passenger and you're driving like a maniac, you can hold on to that. That is pretty nice. But, yeah, those are the 2 new vehicles, and the new thing you can put on this, which is obviously the 4-wheel drive. Which is interesting you can do that to this truck, considering it is a highway truck. But, you could already have locked the differential on it, so there's that. But, yeah, those are the 3 trucks. Well, 2. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye!